This long break from Mega Man 2 has been brought to you by our good sponsors at IBelieveInFairies.com, part of Norwestcon 37. Hey guys, it's Digidude22 here. Welcome back to Mega Man 2. We are down to the last three, one of which I'm not very thrilled to be taking on. But hey, we'll just have to wait and see how the dice rolls. Speaking of, there's gonna be a small change as to how the roll will work, as it's really limited on what I've got left as options. So, time to take to the skies. Airman, here we come. And those are birds in the background? Yes, if you hold down the A button while selecting your boss character, you'll switch out the stars in the background for birds. I thought it was appropriate for airmans because his stage is in the air and we've got air tikis and lots of leg. The leg's something I couldn't deal with. But overall, his stage isn't really all that difficult. These little guys coming out of the Tiki's ears are gremlins. Seriously now, gremlins? Oh boy. But the items that airman guards are probably the most useful in the game. There just isn't enough of a challenge. I mean, yeah, that was a big whoop, and oh my gosh, I could have used that extra life. Oh well. We get to ride on clouds. Whee! But it's Airman's stage. It's in the sky. Of course there's supposed to be clouds everywhere. They could have done more with them, but oh look, I'm hidden. Yay! Hide something else in the cloud so I don't do it. Ow. Missed the jump. Gonna have to try again. Speed things up, why don't you, Agumon? Thanks. And there we go, and another one right after. Well, that's good enough for me. Just stop with the leg already. Okay, just keep it up. And eventually we'll make it to a platform where we've got birds dropping eggs. Birds dropping eggs. Okay. I get that it's an air stage. But come on, birds dropping eggs don't inspire fear in the hearts of enemies. It's not that frightening. And neither are these worms. There are clouds, and I did mention those earlier. But they could have hidden a pit in one of them. Or something a bit obscure. Another Air Tiki segment, eh? Okay. Where does Wily get all the ideas for these enemies? Randomness. Like gremlins and air tikis and... Oh man, I missed my jump. Oh well. Oh fudge. That's not good. Ow. Okay, leaf shield was a bad idea there. Apparently. And fan fiends. They're trying to push us away and into the pit, but that's not gonna happen. Unless, of course, the birds! Exploding eggs turn into a bunch of little birdies, but we've seen that multiple times before already, and... What happened there? I thought... And you're just too shy to even bother showing up. Okay, I see how it is. Just making complicated jumps less complicated, and we're at a boss gate already. Sounds good. But, let's just demonstrate Heatman's weapon a bit. It's basically an arm cannon that you can charge up. And according to Nintendo Power, it has 3 levels of power. Which we'll get into later, cause we don't need them for Airman right now. But the longer you charge it, the more damage it'll do, and Airman just blows air at you. What's really fun is standing right behind him and killing him with leaves. But really, in all seriousness, you really have to practice your jumps if you're gonna attempt to fight him. Okay, we can just leave the leaves there. I'm fine with that. But we get A. And we get equipped with high speed, low speed text boxes, anything like that. I don't know. It's the air shooter. One of the most powerful weapons in the game. And then flashy screens. Then a beard shows up. But not the beard. The beard came in something else. But Dr. Light's good enough as well. Item 2 has been completed. Anyways, we get equipped with Item 2, which I was talking about earlier back at, what was it, Heatman's stage. And Item 2 is just a little jet board that you can use to propel yourself around areas and various obstacles of such. But that's Airman's stage, so we are down to 2. Airman's actually really easy. And he's actually a good starting point. I just never wanted to go there. Which is just fine. So, 2 stages left. And I'm not a fan of one of them. In fact, I will be right back momentarily. Whenever the lag wants to stop interfering. But then again, I did go through Airman stage with all that lag. And it comes to my attention that I never died in Airman stage. That never happens. Especially with all the lag. Oh man, okay. Well, it comes down to this. We're down to the last 2, and now I feel ready for the Nightmare of the Corner. But again, fate decides where to go with a dice roll. There's only 2 left, though, so odds quick, even as crash. 10-sided dice. That works. Okay, fine. I guess that means we're gonna be saving Nightmare for last. Because this next stage brings me back to my childhood. Crashman. Crashman just reminds me of something. That's right. It's the music. Okay. Oh. Yes. Let's demonstrate a new weapon. Air shoot. It sends little miniature tornadoes up into the air. But the music here. The leg's killing it by doing that up, but it reminds me of a TV show that I used to watch as a kid. What was it now? It was Video and Arcade Top 10. Ag, what? Did not know that the Mets were unaffected by air. But alright, that works. I'm not sure where it was filmed, but I think it was somewhere in eastern Canada. But hey, these platforms. The leaf shield actually gets very useful in this stage. So long as you don't move. Because when you move with the leaf shield up, you'll just throw the leaf shield around, and I really can't wait to see it in the next Smash Brothers. Oh, Mega Man, you're just being added into that. Makes my day. Oh, phooey. Whatever. No. Stop moving. Oh well. But Video and Arcade Top 10, it had the same theme to the show as it did in this stage. It involved video gaming in general. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much. But it was a competition aspect. It was a competition where they grabbed 4 kids in the audience. And, they played, whoa, ouch. Forgot about Blocky over here. That's alright. They grabbed kids from the audience and they were playing through NES games. Yeah, it was that long ago. But, oh well. That doesn't really matter. Wonder if it were still around in this day, how good would it still be? And we we've got a vertical stage. This reminds me of Electron. Ouch! Well, that's alright. Gotta get there in time. Oh, nope! Apparently not. That's okay, that's what I get for trying to do stuff. Trashman's stage just lacks in ideas, that's all. Really. It's a vertical climbing stage where you don't have many enemies to take on, and there we go, just jump right over those shots. That took a while. But, ladders that we're gonna have to climb up. Up, and ouch, and up. It's not really all that entertaining. But the leaf shield, it's gonna have a time to shine coming up. The ladders. See, now we've got birds as well. Now there are... Whoops, they didn't take out that glitch. I've been playing too much of the other game. But there's multiple ways of doing this. Leaf shield's one of them. And another way is metal blade. You could just throw it up there while the birds come to party. Yeah, I'm gonna be running out of weapon energy soon, so yeah. And granted, you can also freeze time as well. Ouch. Oh, Birdramon. Stop. You're supposed to be a good Digimon. Oh, cool. Thank you. We'll just have to avoid the bird and the shooter and climb the ladder. Hey look, an E-tank for our rewards. And now that we have item 1, we could actually get back up here for good time's sake. They're just little platforms that we're gonna have to use later on. It is an actual requirement to get them. And air shooter makes quick works of stompers. But that's pretty much it for the stage, I guess. But we don't need any weapons. Any special weapons, that is. Trashman. Well, Trashman. Whoa. He's like Metal Man? He doesn't do that on normal difficulty. Okay then. I guess we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way then, by dying and restarting the fight. Usually, he'll just run around the room if you don't do anything to him. And he won't do anything until you shoot him. But he's got armor that's good enough to prevent himself from blowing himself up with his own bombs. Yikes. But here, you could just get him into a loop. Just by walking back and forth. It's really not all that difficult. The only thing with this is that he's really durable if you do it this way, and Ow! Why did I do that? I do not know. Oh well. I was going for the perfect run against him, but that's just fine. Just keep on doing this. And Trashman really isn't an issue. And ouch! Again with the jumping into the weapons. For this reason, him being so... having such a big armor on him, not many of the Robot Master weapons will actually penetrate him and actually hurt him. But the air shooter happens to be his weak point. Now, if you just want to do things fast and easy, I do recommend the air shooter against him. You could take him out in about, I want to say 3 to 5 shots of the air shooter, maybe even less. I've taken him down in 2 hits, but again, that's normal difficulty, so we get C. It's the Crash Bomber. And Mega Man will turn into a manly orangish color. Oh, but there's an even better manly color coming up for us. And it's actually coming up. So, that does it for a video. I've been your host, Digidude22. There's another 2 stages taken care of. Air and Crash. So, I'll catch y'all next time in the next episode of Mega Man 2. Until next time, keep it digital, and I will catch you all later. Have yourselves an awesome day.